Hey YouTubers, Electric Adventures here with another quick pickups video. I went to our local market on the weekend, mainly to have a stall to sell some stuff out of my shed, old electronics equipment and comics and cards. I sold quite a few comics, which I was very pleased, and I took along some of my spares from my collecting and sold a couple of video games. And actually, while somebody was shopping at my table, he said, "Oh, he had a table and he had some Nintendo 64 games." So we were talking about the things, and he said, "I'll come over and have a look." So I went over and have a look, and he had 3 there. He said, "Oh, they're $5 each, and 2 of them had manuals." And I said, "Would you take 12?" And he said, "Yep, okay." And I went, "Wow, okay." So I took them. He actually had 5 there, but I just grabbed the 3 that I didn't have, and they're in actually really good nick. Now this is a game I haven't played before on the Nintendo 64, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six. Now it does have a little bit of label degradation on the back, but I couldn't be fussed as long as the game works, and one I haven't played before. Now another one that I also haven't played before is Aero Gauge. Looks like might be a Wipeout clone or something like that, or something along that line. So Wipeout was probably after this, and came with quite a good condition manual. So that's not bad. Full colour manual. Another one that I'm really pleased about getting is Lylat Wars. Sorry, we're having a couple of focus problems today. Put it in front of my face a bit, that helps. And this one's spotless. So got the manual for that one as well. So I'm very impressed with that. And $12, what can I say? That's damn cheap as far as I'm concerned, considering I have to buy most things on eBay, and Nintendo 64 cartridges on eBay go for silly prices, so I never buy any. So it'd be great to have those in collection. Alright, let's go and have a quick play session. Just a quick intermission into this video. Another package arrived while I was editing, and I thought I might as well include it because I can't play these games, because yes, I've bought some games for a system I don't own yet, but I thought they were interesting. And they're for the Atari 5200, and they're all boxed. So I got Star Raiders. Now, Atari 5200 games are pretty much the same as their Atari 8-bit versions. So we have Missile Command, my favourite games for the Atari 8-bit, especially with a trackball. Interested to see whether this has any variations. I mean, they've only got simulated graphics on the back. Never having actually played a 5200 before. Super Breakout. There's another one. American football, real sports football. And all these games are complete. They have the cartridges and the manuals. Another good one, Pole Position. And the boxes are in pretty good nick. Now I know there's not a lot of love out there for the 5200, but I suppose I'm a bit of an Atari fanboy and completionist. So Countermeasure, which looks like a bit of a strategy game. And last but not least, a game I definitely don't have for the Atari 8-bit, which I would love, is Quicks. I used to play this in the arcades, and the Atari 8-bit version isn't too bad. So at some stage I'll get myself an Atari 5200 and be able to give those games a play. So maybe the day that I finally get the 5200 I can do a big gameplay session of 5200 games. And there's a couple of games for the 5200 I wouldn't mind just for completion, of titles. So I'll see how I go. I'm not necessarily going to pick up any more 5200 titles in the meantime until I get a system, but you never know. And obviously on the lookout for one that's not too expensive and the freight isn't going to kill me, because of course it's got to come from the USA. Alright, back to your regular program.
We need your help, Starbuck. Andros has declared war. He's invaded the Lylat system and is trying to take over.
Alright, here we go with Lylat Wars. which is one of the first games that I bought for the Nintendo 64. I mean, I got Mario 64 with my Nintendo 64, and I got the Lilac Wars Special Edition with the, I think it came with a Rumble Pack. I no longer have my original one, of course, so this is a really great game to pick up again. Just do a bit of training here because there's only a quick demonstration.
Welcome to training mode. Let's practice the basics.
So just a bit of training here, we get used to the control stick. And you can see some of the power of the whoops, missed one. Power of the Nintendo 64 system at doing, you know, 3D graphics. I'll use one of these controls for a while. I'm a bit out of practice. It's quite a good 3D effect, and you basically progress through different missions and things like that. It's very intuitive how it tells you. And you've got to, you know, you hold the fire button down and get a lock on a target. And it's actually quite a fun game, and you can work through the missions and things like that. So I'll definitely be giving this a another playthrough, because I haven't played it in years. Okay. Let's see what this racing game's like. It's promising. So it's aero gauge. Just go for all the default settings, won't muck around a lot, so you've got a few options you can select there, or just have a quick go, see what the controls are like. Okay, so A button accelerates. Course map overlay. Controls work reasonably well. Whoops. So it's flying and hovering. Whether those arrows do anything on the lines there. That's obviously the pits. So just seeing what the other ones do. So the B button does brake. It's alright, you don't get a tremendous racing feel. I mean, obviously there's no other cars at the moment, so that's not helping. The damage gauge down the bottom. maybe there were some other cars on there and I just never caught up to them. Interesting. Alright, well I'll have a better play of that later. But could be interesting, we'll see how we go. Okay, here we go. We'll have a quick look at Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six. We'll do a quick start. Okay, here we go. I need a new memory pack, or sort out my memory packs. I don't have enough room, so I've done this without saving. Just have a bit of a look. Okay, I seem to have a squad here. I can turn around using the joystick controller. You can see my other squad members there. Okay, we have a scanner and terrain. I don't see any objectives on there though. Oh, I see. I'm going up to invisible line, what I thought were boundary lines. So. Okay, I didn't know what in the hell I was doing there, folks, so I might have to read up the instructions on that one. But I get the general idea you're supposed to sneak around without being seen and shoot people, and your team members shoot people as well. Looks quite good, got the usual 64 fuzziness of course, but alright, catch you all next time.